we got cut off another time here, but we back now. I'm going to finish my thoughts here on the chapter here. We're just talking about how the Sadducees and the Pharisees. Mostly the Pharisees are responsible for the murder of Yeshua in the New Testament, and after that there was a campaign to hunt Christians through the Jews, through the Romans. So what happened was the Apostle Paul, who took over Judas's spot. Before he was an apostle, his name was Saul, and he didn't change the name to Paul until he became an apostle. But long story short, his dad was a Pharisee. That's what's interesting. So it makes sense that he was out there trying to hunt Christians with the Pharisees through the Romans. So the Romans ran numbers on the Christians and the first Christians and the New Testament. You had the Roman Catholic Church being born out of Rome, which is Italy today. Rome is 21st century Italy today. So that's why you still have the Vatican in Italy and Rome. But we're talking about the Empire of Rome in the Bible. We're not talking about Italy. Even though Italy is mentioned in the Bible, however. So go figure. If your country's mentioned in the Bible, you gotta feel special. Or your name's in the Bible, you gotta feel special. You have a part of God's history there, man. Anyhow, let's not stay on the rabbit's trail too long. Let's get back to the point here. The point is, the Apostle Paul, his dad was a Pharisee. So he trained up his son to be a Pharisee like him. And the Pharisees were the responsible ones that killed Jesus. But his son had a change of heart, right? On the road to Damascus. That's where he converted. He became a Christian. That's right. One of the Christian hunters became a Christian. How ironic. Ironic that even happened. And then you had that with the centurion guard, who was a Roman general. He became a Christian as well. So we have all these conversions to Christianity, which is awesome in my view, my point of view. And see, God can work on the hardest heart. That just tells me nothing's impossible with God. These people probably had hardened hearts before they heard the. It took Jesus, however, to show up to Saul, and then he became Paul. And Jesus was talking to Saul, like, why do you persecute me and my people? Like, Saul, and I guess that's what some of us it takes for us to believe is to Jesus show up on scene or something. Like, now do you believe in me that you can see me and hear me? Now do you believe in me? And but God still used that man in the New Testament, and he became one of the greatest apostles that ever lived. Besides John and Peter, the Apostle Paul, one of the famous apostles in the Bible. So God did that to the glory of a redeemed man. And the question is, how many Christians did Paul kill before he became a Christian himself? That's a good question. There's no numbers. There's no hard numbers in the Bible. Maybe God chose to conceal that for a reason. He didn't want you to know everything about his people. How about King David? He did all types of things, all types of scandals. We don't read about all the scandals in the Bible in the Old Testament. You know, God is into concealing matters of His people. You know, you don't need to know all that. That's between them and God, man. You know, we over here always want to know about, you know, what do you call it? Gossip about people, this and that. You know, we want to hear about rumors if they're true or not. You know, that's the thing about us humans on this planet. You know, we like to hear about gossip. You know, for me, I used to not gossip. I used to, you know, talk on the phone. You know, I think I got it from my mother, because she liked to talk on the phone for hours, man. You know, and sit there with a little friend, just talk on the phone for hours. Now I can't even talk on the phone for 10 minutes. I just text a lot. You know, truthfully, I don't like to be on the phone. You know why? Because if you talk on a long time on these cellular phones, you can get brain cancer. I read a study on it. Studies coming out. You on your cellular phone, your iPhones, your Galaxies, whatever you use, you talking to your friend for you should be talking to your friend more than 5 to 8 minutes on the phone with your cellular phones.